Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. So in this video we are going to discuss placements at the VIT, and by the way my name is AarshPatel and I have been also like a VIT 24 batch pass out, and currently I am working as D1 to make my trip. So I had spent like 4 years into the college and I had experience like placement procedure and everything. So we'll be deep diving into it, and make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe channel for the more amazing content. Alright, so you might be thinking to take college into VIT and any of our campus such as Vellore, Chennai, AP or Bhopal. So first thing first, that placement procedure are like a centralized or like all together. Yes, the placement procedure are centralized up to now, and in this it's a like a plus point also and negative point also, so we'll be discussing that because it's a major of an important factor and you should be thinking about it. Before that, first I'll explain you how is a placement procedure. So placement procedure is like a simple of thing, it just start from a third year of your college, and in that one in mid of a semester, CDC will upload one of an email in which there will be a placement application form. You just need to fill it, but before filling it, you should be able to meet the two of an eligibility criteria. First thing is that you should have completed a certain number of credits which have been required for the to sit for the placement, and second thing is you shouldn't be having any of a backlog. So if you meet this eligibility criteria, then you would be able to go and register for the placement. Other thing is that if you don't meet eligibility criteria, then what next? So once you get eligible, then you can go and register for the placement. So you can do it later on, but only the drawback side is that you will be missed a few of our companies which comes in the start of the placement. So you have to suffer a little bit. So once you are done with this application form, then after 2 or 3 months, you will be also provided with the complete of a training. So in this training, coding thing would be practice would be done, and soft skills and other factors, how interview and mock interview would be conducted, and simple training would be provided. So once after training has been done, so we'll be coming at start of a fourth year or a mid end of a third semester. So in that you would be getting a mail from a CDC that this company had been came with all of a thing. So branch would be there, which campus they are hiring it, and what are the criterias, and what stipend they are providing it, what type of offer is with them. So in VIT, you know that there have been different type of offers, such as super dream offer, super dream internship, then dream offer, dream internship, and regular internship. So these are like a criteria. So you can if you have any further doubt, feel free to write a comment. I will be clarifying them. So once you have been qualified, means a type and everything have been there. Once you have been qualified and eligible for that company, you have to fill a Google form, and also have to apply on a CDC portal of a placement where everything have been tracked. So if you are eligible, then only you would be shown that company into your section. If you are not eligible, you won't be able to see the company in your section. And if you wanted to see that a complete portal, how it is been there, and what was the eligibility criteria for different companies, and how was my which company I did apply, in which company have what a best CTC was. I'll be making a dedicated video, and we'll be showing you in that video. For that, you just have to make sure that you hit 500 likes on this video, and also subscribe the channel, so that I'll be you'll be letting to know that I had uploaded that specific video. So now moving further, that is once you applied, and then you would be what you call shortlisted, and then you would be called for for a online assessment. So for online assessment, what the procedure? So Vellore student go to a Vellore CDC lab. Chennai students go to Chennai. AP AP and Bhopal will be going to their respective CDC lab in their college only. Once you have been qualified for the cleared online assessment, then there will be a group discussion. So maybe it depends on company to company. Some companies conduct, some companies doesn't conduct, they directly conduct interview. So everything has a different criteria. And to move get clarify about this how are the placement procedure, and what are the criteria and everything, I have made a separate dedicated video documenting about my placement journey. So there is a complete playlist, so you can check it out from iTab. Complete playlist has been there. So once you have been clear for the interview you need to travel to the Vellore campus. For some companies like they conduct online. Vellore mostly Chennai students who are near to the Vellore campus, mostly they would be traveling much of our times for the major of company. And AP and Bhopal all the interviews are being conducted online, and for some company it's a mandatory to go just to travel to the Vellore campus for the interview process. So you need to travel, and all the arrangement would be made by the CDC, so you don't have to worry. So once you are done with the interview and everything, and if you have been selected, you would be getting a mail from a CDC team. So these mails are been what you call are generalized. So all of our campus students would be getting one of a common mail for the placements and everything which you have been there. So this was a complete placement procedure at VIT. It's looked much of a simpler, but it's not that. It will be much a taking of all your efforts and hard works and much of a thing. So it's not that easy. All right, now let's look about a centralized placement. What was it, a positive and negative side? So when we just look towards a positive side, so first thing first, it's that as you know that VIT is just a stronger brand name, and every companies come, and companies also have trust, they frequently come. So once a company used to come for the hiring, they'll come for the every year. So that's a brand has been there, and also a trust with the VIT and with the management team. So best thing is best that the VIT is a very well known. So every a companies wanted to come to the VIT, and they recruit a number of students. So only the problem would be for the students. So you'll be getting a ample of opportunity, but there have been a large number of students, such as a 4,000 of students, considering 1,000 from each of our campus, sitting for the placements. And once the company comes, and then you would be applying, and then one applying. So almost from a 4,000, around 3,500 students just applied for the one of a company for the one, or for that company specific for the recruitment. And after that, shortlisting would be made. So in shortlisting, around from 3,500 to 1,000 or 1,500 would be shortlisted, and those who are best, and would be considered for the giving of an online assessment. So in online assessment, you need to compete with 1,500 students, and get top of a rank score in online assessment. Then you would be shortlisted for the interview. So only for the interview, only top of 15 or top of a 20 of a students will be going for the interview. Depends on how much a companies wanted to hire the number of students from that specific college. So it's depend everything that top 50 can also go, top 100 can also go. So it's a depend on company no company. Just for the example, we will be considering that the top 20 students have been selected. They will be going for the interview. Almost 10 of our students just clear first round of interview. Again, second round of interview was there. So in that, 5 of our students got clear, and from that only four of students got a clear HR round, and are being selected. So you can see the difference from 4,000 students to only four of them got selected for the one of our companies. So this is a complete process in which multiple companies would be there. So you need to you'll be getting ample of chance, but only one thing is that you need to grab that opportunity. Otherwise, you will be missing out major of thing. All right. So now let us consider that if placements are being not centralized, then only around 1,000 students would be there for the one of our recruitment, and then they would be easily able to compete and get for the one of when whatever the company come for the recruitment. So you can see that the difference, and sometimes it's easy also for individual campus to conduct what is hiring process, and have their own CDC. But sometimes it's difficult because it's a newly constructed campus, and they doesn't have a strong of a brand identity, or what do you call, have a proper relations with the companies. But as you know that VIT has a strong brand identity, so they can easily manage and have a better placement. So for the placement, you don't have to worry, you'll be getting ample of opportunities. So it's on your own hand that how you utilize it, and how you are easily able to grab that opportunity. Because there have been a lot of companies used to come, and mostly in my portal also around 1,500 companies who have been there. And for most of our companies, I was being eligible, and was able to apply and have online assessment and all the further of a process. So please make sure that we hit like a 500 likes on this video, and also subscribe the channel so that we'll be releasing updated video about like how was my portal, what was the company statistics and everything. So you can watch out like my placement procedure video, like how was my final place video, and also like you can check it out like VITEP, like all of our videos have what have been there, and everything you can check it out from here. So that's the thing. See you in the next upcoming video.